I got a level up here, 82 rune crafting. I've been working on rune crafting because I want to get to 90 at some point in order to get sea singers from ports. And it's going to be a long road. 2.9 mil XP to go. Rune crafting isn't a very fast skill, but that was the first level out of this trip so far. And now we're about to get 83 rune crafting, which is great because I unlocked the next node, which is Bloody Skulls. So I think I can finally leave this island now and find a different one which spawns Bloody Skulls. This one just spawns a ton of nebulas and shifters, and it's really good XP for the lower levels, but it starts to get pretty dang slow when you're up into the 80s. So time to find a good place to having some higher level nodes now, which is great. Cool, just got a new personal record at Rax. Also, the 2-3 rotation just started, so that's pretty hype. I also have a death assignment for Rax, so just everything at this boss is going great right now. And we get Black Dragon Hides, which is fine, I guess. You can make them into Black D-Eyed bodies, and they alch for like 8k each, so not bad. Wow, 1028. I feel like that's actually a pretty good time for using a tier 80 weapon, and in mostly tank gear, I guess Armadyl gloves and the helm are kind of power armor, but let's see what our loot is. 66 battle staffs and more brews, which is just wonderful. Battle staffs not so much, but we have one more to kill for our death assignment. Okay, sweet. Death assignment is complete. 10,000 Slayer XP. Oh my goodness, 10 Dwarfweed Seeds. Man, I almost want to go for a pet here, but we're not going to. We'll bank it just because of the brews, mainly. And you know what? I think I'm going to try to do a 4th kill today, just because even on the 3rd kills of the day, I have so much food left that, you know, I would be fine with a 4th. Might as well try it. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what killed me. It might have been poison, but I died like a full 5 seconds after the boss fell over, so that was a bit strange. We're gonna get 429k cash and 10 rocktails, and I'm all done for today. When my sign of life breaks, that's a good time to stop, but I got 4 kills today, so that's fairly decent. And we're about to finish off a nice, quick, easy death task today. Lucked out, got Dagoth Kings, and out of all the tasks, this is one of the better ones just because it's easy to do. So not a whole lot of points, only 10 Reaper points to be had, but it took like 10 minutes, so I can't complain. And that's our death task for today. And we're about to get another rune crafting level here. I've been at the rune span quite a bit lately. It is one of the slower skills in the game, so it takes a while to level up, but we get 84, which means only 6 more levels to go until I'm done. And after I get 90 rune crafting, Sea Singers, and also the Karamja Diaries will be available. So I can't wait for that, but that's still a lot of rune crafting still to go. Alright, it's time to get a pretty important level. I'm just going to check health on this tree, and I got 85. I remember saying earlier it would take me forever to get to 85 farming. It really didn't take as long as I thought. I've been playing a lot of dwarf weeds and tourstools and such, and they give quite a bit of XP. It adds up. But I can now plant tourstools without having to use these stupid stranger plant pouches to boost my farming anymore, so that's a relief. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely perfect. I just got Bandos Tassets. So now I have the chest plate and the tassets, and those are my first 2 Bandos drops, which are the best 2 Bandos drops for me at least, other than the pet I suppose, but I'm really glad to get those. And now we're about to finish up our Bandos death task, and I'm going to stay for a bit longer, but I got, wow, 10 assignments and an extra 10 Reaper points. That's pretty cool, but I got 22 Reaper points in total. I'm guessing that's combining from the task and the bonus, and 6,000 Slayer XP as well. So I'm getting closer and closer to that Amulet of Souls, one task at a time. Okay, time to open up an Elite Casket. I did get an Elite Glue Scroll when I was at that Bandos trip, I just didn't show it. So let's see what we get here. 233k. Luckily the poison hasn't hit me yet, so I can reroll for 296k. That is a lot of seeds. 4 Lance Seeds, 2 Dwarf Seeds, 1 Palm Seed. So this is a pretty good clue scroll, even though we got Zamieros just with the massive amount of seeds and 50k cash. Meh, but the seeds are pretty good. Oh my goodness. Yeah, buddy. We got it. Spider Lake Middle, 20th kill. Hype. First kill of the day. 1/3 of the way to the Nox weapon. I guess I need a hilt too, so 25% of the way to the Nox weapon. Best drop in this account so far. This is why I'm doing Rax. It's going to be worth it one day. Oh yeah, time to do Path 3. Holy cow, the luck today. 1023, which is a new record, which, yeah, it's still not great, but pretty good for me. And 3 Serenic Scales and an effigy in the same chest. Unfortunately, this effigy is useless to me because I'm an Ironman and I don't have the stats to open it, but 3 Serenic Scales! That's insane! That's really good. if you couldn't tell already by everything going on. Oh yes, we got a sub 10 minutes. Finally, took a while to get that. I feel like that's pretty good for a tier 80 weapon, but I don't really know because I don't have anything to compare it to. But I have Avatos Dwarfweeds here, not too bad. Brute Flask. I'm perfectly okay with that drop. So I've been spending a little while catching amphibious Janinkos. Don't worry, I can explain myself. These oily vines are actually really useful. If you can make perfect Juju potions, the perfect Juju woodcuttings are some of the best potions that you can make. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I caught 40, roughly, oily vines. I think that's probably enough for now. One thing that I just recently learned is you only need the medium elf task in order to gain access to this mushroom patch, just to the west of the lodestone, going through the trees. So this is a really handy place to plant mushrooms if you've done at least the medium tasks. I, for some reason, was under the impression that it required hards, but now I can get double the mushrooms per day, so that's pretty awesome. Okay, so this is how you make perfect Juju woodcuttings. Regular Juju woodcuttings, and then you use Harmony Moss on them. And yeah, I have a lot of Harmony Moss I've been storing up. I'm not really sure why, because it's not useful for very many things other than perfect woodcuttings and perfect minings, and I'll probably never use most of this, but what this woodcutting potions do is you have a 5% chance for either double logs or double XP if you're cutting ivy. So 1 out of every 20 chops you'll get a twice as big XP drop. So it essentially boosts your XP by 5%, and it's like wearing a second set of woodcutters, and it's really good. And it's time for a woodcutting level up. Level, what is it, 84, not too bad. Woodcutting levels are fairly slow, so it's nice to get them, but it is an awesome skill to work on when I have like homework and other stuff to do. So that's what I'm planning on doing, and that's the reason for making all these Juju woodcutting potions. But 300k to 85, man, that's going to take a while. At least it's fairly relaxing to train. Okay, I decided to go back to Armadyl. The last time I went, I was using range gear, and I was getting completely destroyed, just not enough defense. And speaking of defense, we're going to get a level here, level 95 defense, so that's pretty awesome. But I decided to try out magic instead because, well, I just have much better defensive gear with magic. And so far, I've been able to do the first 3 kills without needing any food. So magic looks like it's the way to go, at least until the point where I get some player imports range armor. Dang, son, we got a drop. And it's a duplicate. Out of all the Armadyl drops that you can get, this is the only one I've had before. So now I have, yeah, 2 pairs of Armadyl gloves. It's Glaciers all over again. Well, I hope that doesn't happen. I'd prefer to get anything else, but hey, a drop is a drop. Okay, I got a clue scroll from that Armadyl instance that I did. Didn't show myself getting it, but we're about to see the loot. It's gonna be 251k. Super restores, edifiers, real dragon hide, and biscuits. Also, one thing that might interest some of you is you can walk directly through this wall and your shoes just clip through the ground. That's pretty interesting. We got a drop. Can you spot it? It's there somewhere. Oh, look, Armadyl buckler. So I'm still at Armadyl on the second instance now, and we're going to get a defense level 96 defense, the second defense level just here at Armadyl in the day. And this is actually really good defense XP. I know most people train range here, but I choose to train defense because, well, I already have 99 range and I'm using magic. It's a little bit difficult to get range XP using a staff. I have heard it's possible, but hopefully I'll actually get a drop that's useful, unlike a buckler, soon. Alright, we got something good here. ACP! It's a pretty good drop, I would say, and I have all the God Wars chest plates now, because I, of course, have the Subj top and the Bandos top as well, so that's pretty sweet. I will maybe get a leg piece someday as well and have a full suit of Armadyl. That would be amazing. I'm gonna stay till the end of this instance though, and we'll see how things go. Alright, pretty good, pretty good. I just got a 909 personal record. I'm starting to learn some more stuff about Araxxor and get a bit better at it, and oh my goodness, 8 magic seeds. That is an incredible drop because I'm trying to get farming up right now so I can plan fell stocks because pro renewals will be awesome. But 909 is pretty decent for Path 3 using a tier 80 weapon, and I've been getting like a lot of help from friends and stuff that have been helping me out a lot with Araxxor, so I'm getting better at it. Watch out, stick coming soon. Okay, we kind of somewhat got a drop here. Dwarfweed seeds are somewhat nice, but starred ancient effigy, and that marks my 5th effigy, so I can't get any more effigies, which is nice because I seem to get them a ton on this account for some reason. I might even be able to open up a couple stages, but one more kill for today, and yeah, I'll plant those Dwarfweed seeds eventually. Time to finish off another death task here at the DKs, and I managed to get myself a drop, an archer's ring. I don't think it's really good for anything because I already have much better rings in my bank, but I have one. It's technically my first ever ring. Of course, I got a dragon hatchet at DKs a long time ago, but now I have a ring as well, just to say that I got one. Time for another level. I'm still trying to at least put some focus towards skilling, so we did get agility here. Just from working on the harmony pillars, which I do occasionally. I don't do them every day, not even close to every day, but every once in a while when I don't know what else to do, I go here and get like 20k agility XP a day. Not too bad, and that's level 81 agility. Long way to go, but getting there. Okay, I finally got the fight kiln done with range, and man, that was not fun. Harakin has possibly the most OP range defense of all time. It probably took about 10 cycles. It was ridiculous. I guess I have to go back in the fight cave to get my cape. That's a bit strange. I figured I might as well get the range cape because I use range for almost everything. I kill Araxxor with range, and I do a lot of my Slayer with range. And it would be a good idea to get the best range cape available to me in the game right now. So I have the Tokar-Zil, 44 armor, 31 range bonus, 2 prayer bonus. It's real good. It also looks cool. Out of the 3 kiln cape colors, green is my favorite, so sweet cape obtained, and who knows, I might do future fight kilns if death gives me assignments, but other than that, I'm probably done with this activity. So I'm finally starting to get back to Slayer a bit. I have neglected Slayer for quite some time, but you know what? I gotta level up my melee stats somehow, and Slayer is the only way that I know how to train combat, because it's just that awesome. Finished off Glazor's task though, 295 in a row. Not bad. No boots, but lots of charms, which, who knows, maybe I'll use one day to get to 99 summoning. I'm still doing some slaying, just got another defense level. I'm slaying on the bonus Slayer, I think XP, and Slayer has better drops. It doesn't affect Ironman at all, so I'm not really entirely sure. It doesn't seem like it would be very smart to slay on this weekend, but I'm ready to train up my defense and my melee stats, and I've been doing that a bit. Unfortunately means that the Slayer spots are extremely crowded, but 2 more levels until level 99 defense, and then we're done training that. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm going to have to get my melee stats up somehow. I'm almost tempted to camp Hellhounds, which I know isn't a very efficient way to train melee, but it does take a while getting some of these melee trained Slayer tasks. Alright, well, we didn't get the best Reaper today. We got KBD. There's a lot better ones, but still. Got the KBD task done, only 7 Reaper points, 3.5k Slayer XP. I guess I could have canceled it, but I didn't want to cancel it and then get something like Barrows, which has a similar reward, but takes way longer to complete. So there's my Reaper task done for the day, and I'm starting to get pretty close to that Amulet of Souls. I think I'm about halfway done with it. Alright, so that's going to do it for this episode. One quick thing is I do have to apologize for showing a lot of PVM. I know some people said in the last video they wanted to see more progress towards the max cape. And that will come. I'll try to mix in some levels here and there. The only problem is all my levels are above 80, and there's a lot of experience between levels, so I'm only leveling up maybe once or twice a day, and there's just not a whole lot to show. And also I'm killing a lot of Araxxor and doing a lot of death tasks because I have goals to get that tier 90 weapon and, you know, do a lot of death tasks. And some Slayer, trying to get my combat stats up as well until everything is maxed. Also, one other thing is, we're going to look at the boss kills really quick here. They're not that impressive because I haven't focused too much on like killing God Wars dungeon bosses or something like that to beef up my boss kill counter, but 800 total bosses and 30 Araxxi. So we're 1/4 of the way to an Araxxi stick so far. Here's the drop tab, by the way. I'm going to start throwing all my decent drops into here. Down here is like stuff that I use gear-wise. And up here is everything else that I just want to keep as a trophy. A lot of this stuff is useless, like Archer's Ring, Armadyl Buckler, Demon Slayer Skirt that I'll never use, but I'll just keep it in here. And yeah, we're 1/4 of the way towards that Araxxi tier 90 weapon, because remember, I have to get the top and the bottom, but I also have to get a weapon piece as well, because the stick alone is useless to me without a hilt. But this is the progress so far. Hopefully I'll get that Araxxi stick done eventually and get a tier 90 weapon, and then it'll be even quicker to kill her. But that's about all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Farewell.